Hi, I've already got different impacts. I've got my old, I think it's an old Ingersoll Rand air impact that's been hanging in there for decades. I got it from my brother Rick, like I said, decades ago. It's still clunking away. Eventually I got a corded impact, pretty bulky item, but I wanted something that had a little bit more torque for those higher torque applications than just pulling lug nuts off. And that one works okay, but the run-on is like crazy because it just wants to keep running when you let off the trigger, and that's very annoying when you're taking nuts off and lug nuts. The air impact stops immediately. So anyway, went ahead and decided to just go ahead and waste some money on some cheap impact. Did a little bit of research. I found this one here. This one here has got it's 21 volt up to 3,000 RPMs. 3,900 impacts per minute, and the maximum torque, well, the torque ranges from 360 Newton meters to 800 Newton meters, at least according to them. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, let you take a look, and then I'm going to try and take some lug nuts off just for fun and see how they do. So it comes with a pretty nice case, not bad. And I'll actually use that because I don't use the impact that much anymore these days. Got some foam insulation, a couple snaps, and comes with 4 sockets. Looks like your standard lug nut sizes. I wanted to get it with 2 batteries. That way I could always have one charged and one that I leave on the impact. And as soon as that one dead, I can switch to the other one. Comes with a nice charger base instead of one of those that plugs into the side of the battery. I kind of like these better. Locks right in there. Also has a battery power indicator on it. So here you can see I can push this button and it looks like it's fully charged. Now this has been sitting here and it's cold right now. It's roughly around 32 degrees here in this garage. But I like the battery indicator, so you can always check to see what the battery level is. So these are supposedly fully charged. What do we got here? Oh, this is a belt clip, which I would never use anyway. Just not a belt clip kind of guy. And there's the impact. So let's put a socket on it. Oh, everything's cold. Camera. I can't stop it. So let's go find a lug nut and see if we can take it off. So this is my F-150, and I've never had these tires and wheels off. These are still from the original from the factory. I've not rotated my tires. I've got 25,000 miles, and it's about 6 years old. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen up a couple lug nuts here. Let me see if... Man, I don't know what that torque was, but... Yeah, it's probably close to... I've got my torque wrench set to about 120 foot-pounds, and this is not a calibrated tool. This is just some, I don't even know what brand this is, but it's going to be relatively close to whatever the actual torque is. But I'd say these are torqued up to, I've been guessed at least 120 foot-pounds. I might check the spec and see if I can find it. So let's see if this will get them off. So this is the one I was messing with. And the button is in what I would call the right direction. Sometimes they get these things reversed, and I like to push this side here for removing and this side here for tightening. So I kind of like that. So this is the removing side. And that one came off. So I've been messing with that one. This one here is that factory torque spec without messing with it, so we'll see if that comes loose. And that one's not coming loose. And that one's not coming loose. Now it's got some settings here on the gun itself that's different from the battery settings. So first of all, it does have a light here that you can turn on and turn off by holding this button for 1 second. And I can turn it off by holding it. So I don't need the light because I'm getting blinded by that. Then these indicator here is torque levels or impact levels. So let's see if we can change that. Right now it's set on max. That's minimum, medium, medium, max. So max torque. Let's try it again. Going the wrong way. And it did come loose. Let's try this one, fresh one again. Oops. Yeah. That came loose. And that one finally came loose. So, battery level down to 3 from 4. I'll make sure I got these torque back up. And just for fun, let me hammer this one on. That was at least 120 because it didn't move. Oh man, it is cold out here. I didn't want to turn the heat on. But anyway, based on this little limited study, it's a compact kind of half-inch drive. It does impact, but I'm going to say that it's not any more than 150 foot-pounds equivalent. Now granted, torque and impact are two different things, okay? We kind of try to treat them as a relationship, and they're not. An impact gun is like hitting something with a hammer. So anyway, I don't know if I'd recommend this. If you're looking for something that's more than 150 foot-pounds, you might want to just stay with your DeWalt or your Milwaukee. You might be better off spending the extra bucks for that. But this thing was pretty cheap, so I'll keep this around and see how it works out in the long run. Thanks for watching.